Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be taking a look at a new tool that I picked up recently from Countycomm. If you guys don't know, Countycomm is a website that sells all sorts of things, especially if you're really into EDC and stuff like that. They'll usually have items that they either produce for different organizations, different companies, and then they'll sell like an overstock of those things, or they'll have things that they produce just for their own company, for Countycomm. And it's a lot of really cool gear, like I mentioned, especially for EDC purposes and stuff like that. So I'll leave a link to this particular item down below in case you guys are interested in checking out. But I highly recommend that if you like it, you check out the different things that they have available on their site, because they have a lot of really cool stuff, especially if you're into EDC and prepping and stuff like that. So this right here is the Countycomm Folding Titanium Craft Scalpel. Now, this was definitely an impulse buy. I actually saw this on their site a little while ago, and it sells out really quickly. So the next time that I saw it available, I actually decided to go ahead and pick it up just because I thought it looked really, really cool. Now, I don't have a particular need for this in the sense that, oh, I'm purchasing this to fill a particular need that I have. This is just something that it was more of an impulse. I really wanted to pick it up. I wanted to see what it looked like. And now that I have it, I can easily see how this could fit into a particular area of my EDC. So one thing that you'll notice with Countycomm is their packaging is usually something very generic. It'll either come in a bag like this, or you're not going to get all this really nice packaging because they focus more on the actual items. So as I mentioned, this is a scalpel, so it comes in this little sheath here, and besides that, you get obviously you get the scalpel, you get the sheath, and then you also have some spare blades here. Now on the site it says that you get 3 extra spare blades. I actually got 4. I don't know if they just messed up, but hey, that's great. So I got an extra one. So talking about the sheath right here before we get into the actual scalpel, the sheath is actually made of kind of like seatbelt material, like nylon, really thick, heavy nylon, which is really cool. It kind of goes along with the look of this particular, and I'm going to call it a knife just because it cuts stuff, so it's a knife. But I think it looks really, really cool. You have Velcro up here, and as you guys can see, even on the sheath right here, you have box and square stitching, or box and X stitching, we'll call it that. So really, really good quality. And then you have this just little cordage on the bottom here. So this is cool. I like the contrast of the red with the black, and it allows you, if you have this in like a backpack or in a pack or something like that, to pull it out if you want to go ahead and use it. So let me open it up and take out the knife here. And here it is. Again, this is a scalpel. It has titanium scales on it, so it makes it very, very light. It comes in at about 1 ounce, so it's very, very light. Closed, it's very small, as you guys can see right here. I'll put it in my hand. It's about 3 inches closed, maybe a tad over 3 inches. You do have a lanyard hole in the back right here, so if you want to go ahead and attach a lanyard, and it's nice and wide, so you can, if you use paracord, you can do it without having to gut or anything like that. And then these titanium scales here have this golf ball pattern, which is really awesome because it allows you to grip it. Because again, it is titanium, so it's fairly light. Again, coming in at 1 ounce. So you want to make sure you have a good grip on this. And as you guys can see, it has the cutout right there, which allows you to go ahead and pull the blade out. And there it is. So this is a standard number 24 scalpel blade. And again, the scales are titanium, but the retention area right here is steel, because again, you don't want that to wear out if it is retaining the scalpel blade there. But again, because this is a scalpel blade, it's going to be very, very sharp. So I don't foresee using this as an EDC knife. This is something that I would keep if I wanted to do something intricate, or something where I need a very, very sharp and thin blade to get into, maybe scrape off some extra material or something like that. Or if you wanted to have this in like a first aid kit, if you are trained to do certain things with scalpels in a first aid kit, then I would want something like this, because again, when it is folded, it's very, very minimal. It's very light, but in the open position, it's about 5 at 5.5 inches long, so you do have you know, enough to be able to hold on to it. And even if you wanted to choke up a little bit here, you could. I probably wouldn't recommend it, just because there is nothing stopping you from sliding onto that very, very sharp edge right there. So I would definitely keep my fingers over here. It does not lock, so you know, that's obviously something to keep in mind. But again, whatever it is that you'd be doing, just you know, be safe with that. So I like the just the overall look on this, you know, the complete package with that golf ball pattern on the scales here. You do have, if you want to go ahead and remove it, you can go ahead and do that. And then you have the titanium cage number right there. This is something that Countycomm does put on a lot of their products, just so you know where it falls into their lineup and stuff like that. So I thought that was really cool. I do really like the way the sheath looks also, you know, or the pouch, however you want to call it. It's more of a pouch, because I guess a sheath would have a you know, maybe like a belt loop or something like that. So this is more of a pouch. Again, if you want to throw this into your pocket, you can go ahead and do that. That way it's not just loose everywhere. But if you wanted to throw it in a bag, you do have the little cordage here, so you can pull it out. Or if you just kind of wanted to run it alone, you can just throw some paracord on there. And again, put it into a pocket or something like that, and you can pull it out, and then you can go ahead and use it. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'll leave a link below to where you guys can pick this guy up on Countycomm. There's also a video that they link to on how to exchange the blades here. I'm not going to show that on here just because it is a little involved. But if you guys end up picking one up and you want to figure out how to change out the blades, you know, go ahead and check out the video on their site, which shows you how to do that. So there it is. This is just a quick look at the folding titanium craft scalpel knife from Countycomm. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.